It is 100%. Anytime I have a friend in Austin that's pregnant, I'm like, you need to go to Mia Mia right now and get on their wait list and join.
We love Mia Mia. I mean, we really consider ourselves so lucky and fortunate to have found Mia Mia. You know, we love the community, the teachers, the administration team. It is so caring and loving.
I was jaw dropped. Like, my husband was like, stay calm, it's okay. And I was like, this is so amazing.
Walking in with the bubbles going and the music playing and just the warm and inviting atmosphere was just phenomenal.
And then Mariana and just the whole front office, it was just her walking around showing us kind of the classrooms and just like my husband said, the environment. It's just it's like you're walking into a sanctuary. It's such a beautiful environment and you just don't really want to leave.
I think everybody just across the world wants to have a really high quality experience for their kids. They want it to be a community-based, nurturing environment. That's what everybody hopes for their kids. Question is, you might not always have access to it. So I think that's the experience. There's a lot of value for Mia Mia to be private, a private brand, not part of a franchise program or any of the other larger networks. Because you can really tell that this is being built from a place of passion.
It's on a beautiful sunny day, and Mia Mia was showing off, and it was just so magical seeing all the kids running around, the farm animals, everything was so whimsical and welcoming. It was hard not to fall in love.
It was just a really welcoming experience. The bubbles and the music that was playing just kind of really welcomed you in. And
I'm not a morning person, and that like starts my day on a good note.
I can vouch for that. It was just also that the teachers and the staff all seemed so welcoming and warm. The teachers had kids in the classroom. There was just such an excitement about this place from them, and it kind of really reverberated around the room.
People who had PTSD from some of the schools that we had been at, we were like, hey, this school just opened, you might want to check it out. Every person we recommended to come check it out, their kid enrolled here.
And I found out about Mia Mia from our friend Leslie, and I let Megan know about Mia Mia. So Mia Mia had only been open for I think like a month, and Megan came and toured the school, and she was like, I know you're okay with Reagan's current school, but you need to come look at Mia Mia. And so I did and fell in love with it immediately. And
for me, what I wanted is for a wholesome experience for my kids. I wanted a place for them to be kids, to learn, to be outside, to grow, to have adventures, a place where they felt loved, seen, and cared for, and where the teachers also felt loved and cared for and seen.
We actually had our son in a different school, and we were trying to find, it just didn't feel right to us. And so she began, this journey of trying to find a new place to go, and this place popped up. I think, was it friends that recommended it? And there was an opportunity to come tour it, and Martha was just kind of like, just had all this built up tension. And when we came here for the first time to tour the school and meet the staff, all that tension just immediately for her just gone. And that's when I knew, like, okay,
This is where he's going.
this is the school.
I would also say there's just this kind of feeling of joy when you walk in. That feels maybe like it's a small detail, but it means so much when kids are starting their day and they're being greeted with bubbles and music, and it's just so much happier. And as soon as you arrive, everyone is welcoming you and your kids, and that's something that's very different from our previous experience that we appreciate honestly every morning.
I think we had a little bit of experience, right? So in Austin at the time especially, it was really hard to get into a school. There was long wait lists, etc. So we had experience with another school, and what we'd found out is that there's a difference between somebody just babysitting your child all day versus providing an environment where they can grow.
We didn't think it was real. Like, it didn't seem real because it was so, I guess, magical is the word. You don't always see every single teacher smiling and engaging in daycares, and it was like every single teacher was just so happy to be there. Every kid was so happy to be there. And I remember learning that they were going to talk about Frida Kahlo, the artist, and I was like, that's so cool. Like, they're learning about all these different people from all these different places, and yeah, we were blown away.
An important part to us was finding a place that would become our community. Knowing that he was going to grow up with these kids that would, likely become friends, best friends, like the parents. So, coming by and seeing the other parents picking up their kids and how the parents treat the kids and how the parents are interacting, and like the community here seemed to be so much stronger.
We talked a little bit about like the magic of Mia Mia, but it's also the teachers here, right? So for me, it's the attention that he's been getting, his ability to concentrate in school, being able to come home and want to recite things that he's learned. Like, he's actively happy here. It's not as if it's just something to get through the day, which, I mean, as parents, it's what you're looking for.
We both had tours with Mariana, and we loved her. Like that, I think that just speaking to Mariana for a minute she is, like, I could get teary-eyed. I just feel like she was meant to do this, and she's like such a great, I know, such a great, like, director and just person, and her kids go here too, and her husband's amazing, so it just feels like family.
Like, the support is just, I mean, there's nothing like this in Austin. She's created something so special. There's nothing like Mia Mia anywhere within Austin. We've looked.
Don't hesitate, sign up. We kind of caught wind of it and we joined and made it, and then 4 months later there was like a 250 person wait list. So the hype is real, it is magical. I guess I was never a person that like loved my preschool, and now I like talk about it all the time.
I wouldn't describe it in one word, really: support. At the end of the day, you're looking for someone to be able to support you, whether it's, just making sure that someone's there to be able to take care of your kid and you don't have to worry about it. So I can bring it down to one word: is support.
Being a parent, we don't always make all the right decisions, and it's hard. But I can confidently say that this was definitely 100% the right decision.